Hi, I'm Flix, or FlixCause. I do a bunch of little crafty thingies on here and just kind of, dress up as different characters like you do. It is 2025 now, believe it or not, so that's cool. Glad to be here. Glad to be out of that mess. That was the end of 2024. But here's the thing. I got so busy to the point where I couldn't record this video before 2024 ended. So now we're doing it here in 2025. I'm still doing it. A while ago, like early December, late fall, I asked people to submit questions for a Q&A, and we've got them. We've got them. I asked for questions from people on Instagram and people on YouTube. I got way more answers on YouTube than I did Instagram, but I feel like we could see that coming considering the large difference in following on each platform. Let me start with YouTube. The first question is from Broken Melody. What's your favorite experience from a con? I have to think about that one. I've not been to that many cons. I've been to like what, 3 maybe? 3 cons? I think maybe the one where I went as Phil may have been one of my favorites because I met so many cool people. I'm not really in touch with them anymore, which is very sad. But I mean, it was just cool to hang out with people who get it, It was just fun. And also winning a judge's choice was very cool, but now I can never compete in that cosplay again. At least that's how the rules normally go. Favorite moment inside that con, I think, is getting to show off my work. And that sounds a little, like, narcissistic, but I don't think it is. Getting to show off your work and getting people to go, whoa, is such a cool feeling for me. So getting up on that stage and, spreading my wings, quite literally. Spreading my wings, like, quite literally was, and then having people, like, gasp and want to take pictures was just, it was so cool for me. As, like, the person who sat on my floor for 6 hours per wing, just hot gluing feathers. Favorite collab with someone. I've collabed with many different people over different platforms, and this is from M, one of my besties. I think collabing with you, I've collabed you with you more than I have with like literally anybody else, and I look back and I just go, that was fun. Even if we aren't physically together, it's fun to look at those. Just because it's like we're together, but we're not. We're across the gosh dang ocean. Favorite piece of art from this year. Also, hi Flix, I might redo the old art of Chipmunk Cafe I did forever ago. This is from Lemon Enderman. That would be cool. I still love that piece of art. Still one of my favorites. I hold it dear and close because it is my people's. It is you guys, and you're just all in the cafe. It's so cute. So that'd be cool if you redo it. Favorite piece of art from this year. Oh, I'm gonna do like piece of my art that I've made and then piece of art that I've seen. Piece of art that I made this year. Ooh, what did I make this year? Props wise was probably the Terrorblade. One of my proudest creations that is now my brother's is the Terrorblade. Sewing wise was definitely the Lemamberg outfit. Oh my gosh, I got to show it to Hamilton people like playing parts in Hamilton on Broadway, and oh my gosh, they like geeked out over it. It was so cute. I think favorite piece that I've seen somebody else make. Oh my gosh, I love their art so much. Okay, so I'll probably post another picture, but I love this person, Zachary. I'm just gonna go with Zachary. Or Zuriki? I don't know how to say your username, but I absolutely love your art. It's so perfect. I really want to cosplay your version of Tallulah. In fact, I might have a little something in the works for that. I may or may not be back at my sewing machine. I love their art so much, and that picture that I've probably shown on screen it's just one of my favorites of all time. I can't get it out of my head. Okay, back to the question. Okay, this is from, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, Style Label, and they ask, what's your favorite cosplay and what's a cosplay you really want to do in the future? My favorite cosplay that I've ever done, I've cosplayed a lot of different characters. Rambo is kind of sentimental to me in a way, not the person, but the character. He's like the first character that I ever started cosplaying, and I still cosplay him to this day. Although I've thought about stopping before because the person to me is not a real great person. But besides the actual person, the character is such a good character, and it means a lot to me and like how far I've come in my experience in cosplay. I think out of the cosplays that I've actually like had to alter or make, it's like you're making me choose between like what's your favorite child. You know when you have children, not everybody does, but like you know when you ask your parents, "Hey, which one of us is your favorite?" Like you're making me choose between my creations and they're like my children. Out of the ones that I've had to hand make, probably Filza. It is a big cosplay and sometimes it is hard to maneuver in, but it's not like overwhelming. Like Corpse Bride is for me, it's overwhelming. I hate having long hair. So I think probably Filza is gonna be one of my top favorites, like handmade wise. Sentimental wise, it's Rambo from the Dream SMP. Handmade wise, it's gonna be Phil's a Minecraft from Dream SMP, the version. Gosh, that was hard. And then a cosplay you want to do in the future. Oh, I've thought about cosplaying what's her name from Loki. I think isn't her name literally Loki or whatever. It's another variant of Loki. This person. Because sometimes whenever I get my hair cut, I look a lot like her. Even my cousins have told me, you need to cosplay her. So like, that's a maybe. Right now, I've thought about doing My Little Pony characters before, simply because that show means a lot to me. It's a show that I enjoyed as a kid and I still enjoy now. Not necessarily the community as much, but the show. I enjoyed the show. I've mentioned it before. That version of Tallulah, I really want to cosplay her. And again, I may have something a little bit in the works, but I really want to cosplay her. Leaf Fluff's next. Who's your favorite chipmunk? Again, it's like asking your parent, who's your favorite kid? Like, y'all are just, like, I want to hug you all. So, like, you can't I'm not answering that question. You can't do that to me. That's not fair. Favorite color, lavender. My walls are lavender. You may not be able to see it. It might just look white, but they are lavender. It is my favorite, particularly this shade. It's my favorite. Goldfish, chocolate, or fruit roll-up. Goldfish. I'm still a goldfish girly. And then, do you like Lord of the Rings? Yes, absolutely. I've seen all the 3-hour versions of the movies, you know, the extended ones. They're so good. Inkity! Hi, Ink. How do you... Hello. Inkity is another one of my friends. Photography, stories, or moments from this year. Oh my gosh, such a good question. I get to tell a story now. Okay. Ooh, which one? Which one do I do? I think we're gonna do the one. So, the photo shoot for Miss Minutes that we did inside of a hotel. That's what that was a hotel downtown near where I live. But this hotel, we didn't have like reservations. We didn't pay for a room. But apparently my mom is an expert about just walking into places and acting like it's completely normal. So we literally walked in, went up the stairs to like the second floor, and then you need like a key card to like, you know, use the elevator. And this guy, complete random guy, we don't even know who he is, just random guy, comes in and my mom's like, oh yeah, we forgot our key card. Do you think you could help us? And he's like, sure. So, you know, random guy, doesn't know us, doesn't know that we're not technically supposed to be there. We're not really doing anything wrong. It's not really breaking and entering. We're just kind of wandering around. Funny thing is, he scans the key card. You know, he goes to his floor, gets out, and we're like, do we leave here? Do we go to a different floor? And when we're deciding, the door's shut and we go back down. But then they don't open again. Well, no, did they? I don't remember. But we were back on the floor that we were stuck on before because we don't have a key card because we don't have a room. So we're like, Gosh, dang it, we wasted our chance. So just for fun, we just started hitting random buttons, and it worked. Without a key card. It worked. It let us go up to, I don't remember what floor, and we were able to go to that hall and wander around and take pictures. There you go. Random cosplay story. We didn't go into any rooms or anything. It wasn't like we broke in. We just kind of walked in and it let us up. So, and that's how we got those pictures. Not me being absolutely nervous because I look like a freaky person. Favorite character from literally any fandom to exist ever. You realize that's like the entire internet. The entire internet. I'm gonna have to think. You're making me decide, like, shuffle through the entire internet to find, like, my favorite character ever. I like too many characters from different, like, fandoms and such, so, like,
Lix then proceeded to sit there for the next 2 to 5 minutes, trying to decide what her favorite character was. This is what happens when you ask a goofy goober such as myself a complex question. I will sit there and stare at the wall until I get you an answer to your question.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Editor Flix here. Just a warning, the next topic of conversation is a bit of a touchy one for the MCYT community, especially around the Dream SMP. So, if you would not like to see that, that is all the questions that I have to answer. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or afternoon, and I will see you again in the next video.
Okay, this is also a relatively same question on YouTube, so I'm just gonna answer the one on YouTube. This one is from Daniela Hernandez. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I butchered your username. Could you answer this question? That is, if you're comfortable, it's completely fine and understandable. I think it has died down. What are your thoughts on Wilbur Soot? And the other one on Instagram was, what was your thoughts on Lovejoy? Now, I appreciate you giving me space to, like, back down on this and not answer it, because for, like, everybody, it is a touchy, or most people, it is a touchy subject. I think, and I've answered this before, I think something that definitely went wrong in that relationship, and I don't think it really should have ever been in the public eye. Not really our business, guys. Like, whatever happened between them, whether it was something that Wilbur did or something that Shelby did, and, like, he just won't talk about it. I think we all just need to chill out, say this isn't our issue, and move on. If Shelby was really hurt and there was really evidence that, like, bad stuff happened and somebody really wanted justice on this, they would get justice. They would go to the justice system. Now, I know it's not the same in the UK as it is in, like, America. I believe, like, it's different. I think it's, like, guilty until proven not guilty or something in the UK, whereas in America, it's innocent until proven guilty. So I know, like, that's trippy as well, because, like, one of them's from America, the other one's from the UK, but I don't know. The whole situation is trippy, and I think, like I said, it was a relationship between them. Whatever happened should have stayed between them, or, like, they should have dealt with it, not in the public eye. This is ridiculous. The internet's ridiculous. Yes, I do still support Lovejoy. Yes, I do still support Wilbur Soot as a creator. I don't really know Shelby. I never really watched her before. In my personal opinion, I don't think I'll ever watch her. I'm just gonna leave it there. Watch who you want to watch, support who you want to support. I don't care, quite frankly. You can not like me but like my art. That's fine. You cannot like my opinion but like my art. That's fine too. If you are not gonna mess with me, I'm not gonna mess with you. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Well, that was everything. Thank you to all the people who did. I appreciate you participating. Just a fun thing at the end of the year, I think, or the beginning of the year now, to do. I hope you guys are having a great 2025 so far. I personally am cleaning up from last year. I've got a whole mess from last month to clean up. So, yeah, hopefully 2025 is good. Hopefully no big massacres. No big online bumps such as last year. So, yep. I've been Flixgauze. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.